Hey guys, welcome back to techgooch, and I'm back with another video review on a product for all of you drone pilots out there. This is not going to be for some specific drone, this is going to be for any drone. And it's not so much a necessity as it is kind of a handy tool to have, specifically in certain situations. Not every situation is really required to kind of use this, but it is kind of cool, it is kind of neat, and it does help you find your home base. This is a universal drone landing pad. So this is actually from the guys over at Mofado. I will post a link where you can look at this directly on Amazon and purchase if you'd like. So they did send this over to me to show you guys, and it's pretty cool. And it's actually one of my favorite ones because it actually stands out really well. So what you get in the bag, aside from the actual landing pad, is you do get 4 stakes. Now these are one things that I don't carry with me. Because I'm more of a small stake kind of guy. I don't like big bulky things like this. So I actually have some small aluminum ones that I had extra for camping for my tents. But they do come with some stakes. They do also give you some adhesive stickers, which are reflective, that you can kind of put sporadically around the perimeter of the actual pad, which I have not done, obviously, as you can see, because I don't really see as a necessity. Here in the U.S., we can't really fly at night anyway, 30 minutes before sunrise, 30 minutes past sunset, but they do give you some anti-reflective pads, so maybe it makes it easier to see. And then there's the actual drone landing pad itself, which is one of these pop-up items, right? Black and yellow, or yellow and black. Now, I typically use the yellow and black, but obviously if you're in a situation where that contrast needs to be flipped, it does offer that on either side. It is obviously fairly large. I actually haven't measured the size of this, to be honest, so I never really thought of that, but I'll let you know here in a moment. But I'm going to actually show you what it looks like with the drone landing and taking off and everything on this guy. So we're going to take this outside so you can actually see what it looks like with the drone. So as you can see here, I have my Mavic Pro Platinum on the drone landing pad. And the nice thing about this is that even if I can get this camera to focus on this, even with the grass there, I'm able to actually have a clean gimbal sighting, I guess. And my sensors are actually not showcasing anything. If I actually had in the grass a lot of the times, you can't get really a true flight out of it, or you can't really see very well because the grass is sticking out, maybe actually holding the gimbal. Sometimes it actually is so thick that the gimbal gets locked up until you actually take off. In this case, it's clean as day because nothing is actually touching the gimbal. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off, even though I don't have direct GPS. Look up, there it goes. Now I have direct GPS. So as you can see here, nothing's actually hitting the blades. I can lift off and go up to where I'm gonna go. Not going to worry about actually returning to home or anything like that specifically, but if I actually try to line it up myself, we'll do a quick landing. You can see it's actually a nice soft landing. I don't have to worry about the blades hitting grass and leaves or whatever like that because I have the drone landing pad. And it's obviously nice and easy to see too. So from the air, I'll show you what that looks like from the actual drone's perspective. So that's the drone landing pad in action. And as you can see here, this is the Mavic Pro Platinum, same size as the Mavic Pro, but the actual diameter of this thing is 36 inches. So you can actually take a much larger drone than the actual Mavic series. But any of the DJI series, unless you're talking about probably really large drones, even they would even be able to land on this just fine. And if nothing else, it just makes it easier to spot from the sky. And obviously, yes, it does come with the reflective items that you can place on there, which, like I said, depending on your situation, you may actually find this useful. I don't see a huge need for it, but I am happy that they did include them. So, and they just are literally stickers that you can stick around the thing. Now there's 8 of them in here, which isn't actually enough to do it end to end, but you can obviously place one at 1, 3, 6, and 9, and then you could obviously put it opposite of that as well. So you just have something to reflective and easier to see from the sky. Like I said, I don't use it, but they do include them. Now to actually fold this up. It's pretty simple to actually put it back in the bag. All I do is take a hand on either side of the actual landing pad itself and twist with both hands clockwise, so basically twisting it against each other. and essentially making the infinite symbol, and then you just keep going and it actually folds in on itself. So it's pretty simple, and there goes the bag. I've actually seen people do a like folding method where you fold it and grab it with both sides, and I just find the twisting method just quick and done. So let me grab that bag real quick. Once you get it to there, it's putting it in the bag. Now, I will say that I do have a backpack that I actually put this in, and that I don't take any of this stuff. I just take this. And in order to put it in the backpack, it's slightly wider than a laptop. So in the laptop sleeve, if I just push it in a little bit like that, it drops right in. So that's how I get it in my backpack, as I put it in the laptop sleeve, and it works phenomenally. Then in the bag itself, you just slide it into the bag. If you want to take the stakes with you as well as the reflective pads, I'll just stick it all in here for now and close. Now it does come with a sticker on the front. I just left it on there for the video purposes, but you can remove that. Looks like there might be adhesive residue underneath, but it is a paper sticker, so maybe it'll be a little harder than I thought it would be. So maybe that's one thing that I would recommend to these guys, is get it so the sticker comes off easier without leaving residue on your package. But not a big deal, because I typically don't use the bag, to be honest. I just stick it in the backpack. So that is the drone landing pad from the guys over at Mofado. Like I said, I will put a link in the description. If you have any questions or comments, please post those below. If you have anything that you recommend to along with it, definitely post that below as well. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, like it, and as always, make sure you stay tuned, because I have a whole bunch more drone accessory videos coming soon. So thanks to the guys over at Mofado for sending this over to me, because this is solid. I do use it, and like I said, if nothing else, it is handy to have, because there are cameras and sensors on the bottom of your drone. So if you're flying in an area where there's mud, sand, dirt, whatever, it keeps those clean. So it is something that it's not just about, oh, it looks cool, or it's better for the gimbal, and it is. It's not pushing anything on the gimbal itself, which for any Mavic pilots out there, it's, this is definitely a delicate item, and it hangs really low. So same with the Phantom series. Obviously the Phantoms have longer legs on them, but just keeps the gimbal away from any dirt and stuff like that. And then when you take off, if it's a dusty situation, it doesn't really allow you to get a whole bunch of dust caked up on your drone as well. So definitely recommend it. I really do. And it's a solid item. They call it a 32-inch, I guess, but I measured 36. So, but that said, guys, thanks for checking this out, and we'll catch you on a future video.